All right, so now we have another one. So I'm very curious. I am very curious to what we can learn here with this skill. We've hit max level, but we can't get enhanced full control. Why? Huh. My lord, you are not far from the last soul Egon. She is the final hurdle in the way of you obtaining all the soul seals. This is the last encounter filled with unknown variables, so make sure you are fully prepared. I also suggest tying up any unfinished business to minimize any risk later down the road. Is that supposed to be like a warning? Point of no return reached. Oh. Look at this place. It's pretty. Chiyu. Let's go take a look at Chiyu right now. Finish your affairs if you have any. I don't know if I have any affairs, but we'll see. Sir Yi, I have some most fortunate news to share. What, are you getting married? Are you lowering your prices? I like both of these options, chat. I like both of these options. Let's do the married. Oh, you're quite the gesture, but unfortunately, no. The good news is about my dear brother. Ah, we saw his brother. That's right, we did see it. So that was his brother, that means. Thanks to your assistance, I have accumulated a sizable amount of Jin. I believe that given time, these funds will help my brother regain his freedom. I didn't really do much. I was just buying what I needed. Oh, no need to be bashful. I suspect you also purchased items which you didn't need. As much as I'm slightly ashamed to say this, there is one thing I'd like to discuss. In truth, other than Jin, the liberation of my brother will also require a select few parts from other guards. Therefore, it is most unfortunate that I, a meek scholar, am unable to handle violent tasks. Oh, so we have to go back and we have to go fight that thing now, I'm guessing. Enough beating around the bush. Ever since you called to me, I knew this day would come. You want me to help you kill some guards and pick up some parts, right? Just tell me what you want and where I can find them. Oh, I knew you'd be willing to help. This part is called the Soul Severing Blade. It is currently held by a high-ranking guard named Shangui. Or Shangui. This guard patrols the depths of the 8-man facility near the abandoned mines. And the 8-man facility near the abandoned mines, huh? It's not too far. I'll give it a try if I manage to pass by. You have my deepest gratitude. May fortune in battle befall thee. Wait a second. Wasn't that the boss that we took that knife from? Hold on. Because I remember that we had this knife in our inventory here. Where was it? So... We already fought the boss. So this... Are you kidding me? I fought a boss that was supposed to be fought now? At like the beginning of the game and won? Oh my gosh! You know what? I can't. I'm happy with myself now. I'm happy with myself. You know what? I'll take that. Here's the dagger you asked for. Now you don't have to go find him. Bless you, Sir Yi. Your benevolence is immeasurable, and your virtues are as clear as... I get it. You don't need to exaggerate. Oh, I'm obliged for it. It must have been a hard-fought victory, worthy of great praise. Oh, it was a hard-fought fight, all right. 9 souls, yippee. Hello, Dareal Gaming. How are you doing tonight? The Celestial Legion are the Council's elite guards. They can indeed be a bit of a nuisance. But when compared to an ancient weapon like you, they're just small fry. I do indeed differ from them in rather inherent ways, but this does not mean I possess a higher prowess in combat. Using Shangui as example, could you not see that he blindly followed orders without any autonomy? Autonomy, sorry. To exist trapped in that telegural code is a pitiful existence. I believe that it is benevolent and righteous to have put them to rest. So you think only creatures with free will can be considered alive? Indeed. He who is unable to live for himself is just a dead man walking. You shouldn't be too harsh on artificial beings like you are. You shouldn't be too harsh. Artificial beings like you are a special case. You are home alone. You are home alone and having some fun. Oh, I understand. After all, I couldn't think when I first opened my eye. In the beginning, I was kept in the G family's vault. At the time, my senses were obscured. I could only see the objects displayed in that room. Placed before me were the last written words of the great G patriarch. The poem initially appeared to me just as a collection of symbols, but those ink strokes accompanied me year after year. Until one day, I suddenly understood its meaning. A surge of emotions poured into my brain. It was as if I woke up from a reverie. I'm gonna go with a revere in this case. A revere. Everything in this world began to brim with meaning. To think that a poem could create self-awareness, it is nothing short of a miracle. Oh, it is your choice whether to believe it or not, Sir Yi. But the world is much too colorful not to listen to one's heart and waste on tasks assigned by others. Reverie. Oh, okay, reverie. That's it, thank you. If I can't grant this experience to my brother, then I'm afraid all will have been in vain. I am grateful to you, Sir Yi, for this grateful gift. I shall put it to good use. Is there anything else that we have to talk? That's it? That was all we had to do. That was all we had to do. Oh, that's nice. Hey, thank you for the follow. I also appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful time, though, without family around, being all home alone. Have you seen Anang Yi? He was here just now. What do you mean? Where did he run off to again? I don't know. Some people from the village came to find him. They talked, and then he ran off and even told me to stay and not follow him. Were they going to the docks? I think so. He seemed like he was in a hurry. Maybe something happened at the village? I want to go too. So the village arc doesn't seem like it's over, chat. Or maybe he just went to have a drink with the other villagers. Really? Okay, I guess I can't come along then. Hey, wait, that can't be right. Are you lying to me? Did something actually happen to the village? Calm down. I'll go find him right now. All right, well, I guess we've tied up some things, but we haven't tied up everything. Shanshan, we can give you the Pengalai recipe collection, so we'll do this. We'll give you the recipe collection. I think you'll like this book. Let me see. 2 sky peppers, 1 caddy fish rice. Oh, this is a recipe. 1 caddy of fish rice, sorry. Not just any old recipe. It's a collection of recipes from the best chefs on Pengalai. I get it now. This is just a way for you to complain about the food I make. These recipes seem a little over the top. I mean, carve a radish into the shape of a dragon? That's not gonna make it taste better. Kid's got a point. Kid has a point. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Traditional aristocratic cooking emphasizes both flavor and presentation. Is this what you used to eat? Not really. I came from a Taoist family, and we made do with simple meals. Lies because sandwich tastes better cut into triangles. Fair enough. You gotta have the triangle shapes. I personally like the squares. I like it being cut into 4 squares instead of a half. Yi being a Taoist fits. Yes, it does. What? Did you did all that explaining and then you tell me you never had any before? That may be true, but we still had a lot of choices. What's the best dish you've ever had in your life? I might be able to make it. That'd be Phoenix egg fried rice using leftover rice. I forgot how long it's been since I'd last had it. Yo, Phoenix egg! That's a revival, all right. There's no difference between a rectangular and a strangle sandwich. It's got to be a strangle sandwich. Triangular, but square-shaped as well. You should have told me earlier. Egg fried rice is easy. I'll make some for you next time. I think you're better off not trying. I'd prefer to keep those delicious memories intact. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Shanshan actually, like, he has been a pretty good cook. I mistyped triangle. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. Kuafu. The Enlightenment Sanctum has really become a dead... the Enlightenment Sanctum. Has it really become a dead city? That was the most important area of them all. We really shouldn't have handed it over to the Feng Clan and their irresponsible heirs. They aren't responsible one. They aren't the one. They aren't the only ones responsible for this predicament. The Empyrean district can't have fallen that. The Empyrean district can't have fallen that easily. New Kunlun seems to harbor secrets hidden even you and you and me. Well, we could do more. We could go with more magazine here, or we could do a Cloudpiercer upgrade. Which, you know what? I want to do the Cloudpiercer upgrade. I actually like the idea of upgrading the Cloudpiercer. What a beautiful brain do I have? We all have our own little gaffes and everything. I have mine all the time whenever I'm streaming. Everybody gives me shit for it too, don't you, chat? Don't you? You all give me shit for my gaffes. Triangles are mathematically better than squares. I do remember picking up a broken assistive robot before takeoff. Shanghai 9000, not broken. Shanghai 9000, good as new. Only one goal, since rolling out of the factory. Before goal is complete, Shanghai 9000 won't go. Last map data for you. Oh, this is the last one. Okay. So that's the last chip. That is the very last chip with Shanghai. That's why we're here. No opinion. Well, I guess we have to go do something here, chat. So I'm gonna rest. I'm going to just quickly use the washroom. Yes, I gotta use the washroom again because I've been having a lot of caffeine for this. How the F did you say that sentence properly, Bihi? How did I say that properly? Wait. There was an incorrect way of saying it? Wash your hands properly this time. Fine. Yes, Mom. Anyways, I'll be right back. Sung happy birthday in the washroom. Are you happy? I sung happy birthday. That is how it really is supposed to go. You sing happy birthday and you pick the individual, and that's how you're supposed to wash your hands, if I remember. I sung the happy birthday song. I expect you to fall apart at the word mathematically, to be honest. It's a pretty big word for a puppy. Excuse you! Excuse you! How dare you? How dare you mock me? I'm good at saying, like, I actually can say some pretty articulate words. The only thing is, when it's words that I haven't used in my own vocabulary and I'm seeing it on the screen is when I always muddle it. Like whenever I'm not used to seeing some of the words. Excuse you. Oh. Yo, Anong's missing an arm? Don't move an inch closer. Don't fret, it's me. What happened here? Your arm. I'm fine. Those monsters, they suddenly attacked. Damn it, we only managed to hold back the first wave, but they got the shaman. Be careful, they brought reinforcements. I must keep killing. Don't force it. You've already done an incredible job keeping them at bay. I'll handle the rest. Please, save them. Save my people. Oh, yo, we got the music again. Oh, we have to actually fight them here. This music goes hard, by the way. I just want to mention this right now. This music goes so hard. We're gonna get rid of this one instead. That one is a lot worse than this big one here. Use bomb arrows wisely, chat. Remember. There we go. Get rid of that one. Getting rid of these stinkers. So is this like an actual gauntlet? Let's go! Oh my gosh! I gotta take a sip. I have to be a little more careful. No! Ugh! Okay. Use the bomb. I need to use the bomb arrow. That's what I need to do. I need to use the bomb arrow on that portion there. So I need to save my arrows for the corner of that. Hold on. One arrow. There we go. Just delete them with the one arrow. So we'll start with that arrow because that's a group of enemies, and then we'll move on to using this arrow here. I think the game was like, yo, you defeated them so quick. Take that, you stinky. Hee-hee! Let's go. That was a really bad spot to be in. I'll be honest, chat, that was an awful spot to be in there. There we go. There we go. Now we got the big robot. So one should spawn. Bomb arrow. There we go. So that will actually be the strategy to use for this fight. There we go. There we go. Unbound counter. There we go. Get rid of that stinky robot. What else is next? Okay, take a sip. Quickly move over here. Dodge through. I keep missing that. Okay, you. There we go. Maybe I should have used the healing talisman for this one, because we don't need money anymore, I feel. Oh, it's you! Oh, I hate these guys. Okay, we're just getting rid of them. We're just getting rid of them. That's it. We're using the bomb arrows. Oh. Is that it? That was. Oh. That wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought there was actually going to be a big boss at the end of that. Are her injuries serious? She took several blows aimed at the kids, I'm afraid.
Divine One, won't you stay here with us? The village can feed and house you. With you here, we won't have to go anywhere.
That's enough. After everything that's happened, that's the only idea you can come up with? Don't you understand? This is the real world. We can't keep turning a blind eye to it.
But outside.
What about the outside? I've been there myself. It might be dangerous, but infinite opportunities await. You can't even imagine the things we could be capable of.
Shush! Quit talking nonsense. We humans are made of flesh. We can't risk. You're not allowed to mention a second time.
Why you? I know you're doing this just to protect everyone. I know you want to take care of everyone, but I feel the same way.
Anong.
I know everyone's scared. I'm scared too. But we have to muster up our courage, or we won't be able to survive.
But I thought you liked being alone.
I was just scared. Scared that I'd end up like the others. Scared of becoming weak and easily satisfied. Scared that I'd become less like the guru. But, damn it, yes, I still need everyone that work for you. What's more, they need you.
Is that so? You've grown so much in the blink of an eye. Everything I taught, you picked up.
Huh? Don't get sappy on me. You never taught me a...
Go, Anong. Bring everyone somewhere far away. Challenge your predecessors. Be doubtful of anything you see.
What? You?
With you in charge, I'm sure we'll...
She's gone. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Rest well, shaman of the village. I am not a puppy, chat. I am no such thing. I am not a puppy. Anong! I guess Anong is the new shaman. What should we do next? Where do we go? I've recently traveled to many places and never knew the vast amounts. I just want you all to be able to see it too. I don't know where to go either, but I will lead the way. All that I will learn and all that I will see will be yours. Who could have imagined that one day you'd be their leader? Sorry, drinking buddy. It's gonna be a while before you'll get me to drink. It's gonna be a while before you'll get to drink my brews again. I should have quit drinking that wine of yours ages ago. Have you actually thought it through? You're going to have to interact with a lot more people than you've been used to. Beats being alone and unable to do anything. I just hope that one day we won't ever have to turn to gods like you again for help. But, thank you. Thank you for everything. If you hadn't taken me in, I would have died on the road. I'm so sorry for calling you a white-haired demon. It goes both ways. Before I met you and Shan, I never thought I could be friends with ape men.
Alright, you should probably get going. I know you've got your own fish to fry. Our people will find a way to endure. Good luck, friend!
Well, thank you very much for this one, Anang. Passing on the torch, help Shinong become the leader of the Peach Blossom Village.
Hey, wait a minute. This thing belonged to you, right?
Hey, that's it's that Fusang amulet. Did you get this from Shan?
The kid made me hang this around my neck when I left the camp. He was worried I would get hurt and wouldn't let me go till I put it on. It's some kind of protective talisman, isn't it?
Something to that effect.
I tell you, this amulet here is the real deal. I tripped and fell during my last encounter with those armored beasts. When that red sword came down, I didn't have time to react, and I thought I was done for.
The amulet protected you from that blow?
No, it managed to protect me from 3 separate blows.
You're one lucky man.
Once or twice is lucky. 3 times is a goddamn miracle!
I thought you didn't believe in any gods.
That's right. I don't believe in anything I haven't seen with my own eyes. What kind of tree is this thing carved from? Because let me tell you, there must have been something enchanted about this. There must be something enchanted about this tree. I can't keep hogging all this incredible treasure for myself. You protected Shan and me, so it's only right that I return this to you.
It's all broken, though.
It might still have some power. Just take it.
A damaged Fusang amulet. The amulet that Shinong returned to Yi can be handed over to Shan. This crudely made Fusang amulet given to Shinong by Shan managed to miraculously block multiple attacks from the guards. Man, who knew that giving out this amulet was actually gonna do something? And I think we got that in the mining tunnel too. Alright, well, is there anything else that we have to wrap up? I don't know. Because now we can't really do anything with Drinking Buddy, and we already kind of did the whole brew stuff, so thankfully we got that out of the way. What's going on here?
Oh, good, you're back just in time, Yi. The food's still hot.
Where did all this food come from?
Remember those recipes you gave me last time? Well, Uncle Chubby mentioned that he missed the food from Penglai, so I tried making some. I'm going to call him over. Don't just stand there. Sit down and eat with us.
Now isn't the time to relax. I need to hurry and...
Having a meal won't take up that much time.
Come on, Yi. You have to be able to eat. Remember, you have to be big and strong like Uncle Chubby here, so that way you can fight. This tastes pretty good. Not bad for an ape man.
What do you think, Yi?
It's funny. I never thought that with everything that's going on, I'd be able to sit down and have a proper meal. Knowing that death is always around the corner the moment I leave this pavilion. Yeah, if you think about it, it's all pretty absurd.
If you like, I can do a lot more cooking for you in the future.
The future.
Yi, I've been thinking, can we go on a trip somewhere one day?
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, but I think it'd be fun to travel and hang out with everyone. Abacus can make the plans, Uncle Chubby can deal with the equipment, and I can be the chef.
Well, what's my job?
You will be in charge of chatting with me.
Shan, you little goober. Guess the possibilities are just endless with us 4 together. I don't mean to interrupt, but how should I approach this dish in the middle here?
Oh, I actually never finished that dish.
It's not finished?
I couldn't find one of the required ingredients. It needs a sated heart. Do you know where I can find one of those, Uncle Chubby?
A sated heart. A sated heart? It would probably be better if you don't finish making it.
But they call this dish the Peachy Primitive Paradise. That sounds fun.
Oh, poor Shan. No, Shan, you don't need it.
You don't need it.
No, listen to your Uncle Chubby. Do not ever make this dish.
Why? Do you guys not like it?
Yeah, it's become impossible to think of eating it now. That is actually vile. That is Imperium District cuisine, chat. That is Imperium District cuisine right there for you. That's not how you say it, by the way, Foxy. It has to be. Stalker says what? My lord, how have you maintained your youth over all these years? To think that the primordial roots can grant everlasting youth. Alright, onwards we go, chat. We're gonna talk with Uncle Chubby one last time. We'll see if the Shanghai 9000 has anything, and then, I guess that's it. Unless, Shan. That's right, we had the damaged Fusang amulet. The dish alone says so much about Solarian society. It really does.
Huh? Why is the amulet back with you again? I thought I told Anong to wear it.
I thought I told you to wear it.
It's not. I saw Anong trying to leave in a hurry. I thought something big was happening. I was really scared for him, so I gave him the amulet.
It's fine. I don't mind. I didn't expect it to actually prevent a disaster.
Back when I was wearing it, I could feel a warmth in my chest. That must have been the power of Fusang Yi.
This could be a series of coincidences.
How would you tell the difference? Hmm? There's a rock inside this wooden amulet. Did you put it there?
What is it? Let me see. That's not a rock. It's a Jin medallion.
Wow! We found hidden treasure inside it! See? Something good happened again!
That is a bit uncanny. Jin medallion. A Jin medallion hidden in the Fusang amulet. It may have been a miner's secret stash. Can be recycled at the 3D printer. That's actually kind of funny. I never would have expected to actually get money out of this. Alright, well, it doesn't look like Uncle Chubby really has anything for us, chat. I might... You know what? I'm going to do the transmute unto life right now. Because this seems like this is going to be probably a lot better to use than the unto wealth. Because we are at a point right now where we're getting swarmed with lots of enemies, so I think it's going to be a good idea just to have this just for the extra health. Man, this place looks so pretty though now. Let's see, what does this actually give us if we recycle it? Oh, we can recycle all of these? I want to recycle these. Especially the streamer here, chat. I don't want to get rid of Amu. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get rid of this kitty cat. Recycle the Jin to get Jin. I love logic. Yes. So we're done with computing units. So whatever computing units that we don't have, we're probably missing across the stage. Increases the recovery rate of internal damage. I probably should buy this, chat. I probably should. Shortens the time Yi needs his medicinal pipe, reducing chances of getting hit. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm going to consider if we have to go up against the boss in the future or on our way over, I might end up changing the Jades just a little bit just for a boss. Because I think we've done all that we can now, unless there's something else that we need to take care of. Because we gotta... I don't really think that there's anything else that we need to take care of right now, chat. Is there? Because, I mean, we've done a lot, unless there's more bosses that we have to fight. But really, I think it's time. I think it's time. Alright, here we go. Actually, I'm going to take a look at the Jades. So let me see what we have installed. So we have Breather Jade. Striking enemy with a slash attack will recover some internal damage back into health. This is good for boss fights because usually we take a lot of damage from internal. Recovery Jade increases. This is the one that we do want. I'm tempted to get rid of the... I am tempted to get rid of the triple slash because I do like the triple slash for damage, but that also interferes with the ability I believe that we had. I'm trying to remember which one it was. No, it wasn't Breather Jade. But it was the one where it gave us sands, I believe, whenever we were using our... Yeah, it gave us sands whenever we burnt 3 ki. So we used a Recovery Jade. Because I think the recovery... I wonder if this actually will stack. Hold on a second. I actually wonder if this will actually stack with the thing itself. This is really messed up. I don't like the fact that this one's up high, chat. I really don't like the fact... and this one looks a little thicker here, too, if you see that. It's a little bit thicker. He's a little bit thick. Just a little bit. It's me. What, are you in that test tube? You trying to break out, Twistig? Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, you gonna break out? Yeah, I actually kind of like this over the actual other Jade, because it means that we can actually use this more on the Twistig cannot be contained. Their thickness cannot be contained. And there was a flower in there. There was a really weird flower in there. Heck. Oh, okay. Hold on. Those guys always get... These enemies are like the ones that always get me. Didn't we find one of those tubes in a previous stream? Yes, we did. We did. And it was actually in the same area here. It was actually up top here. I went over it a little bit earlier. Okay, I'm gonna actually activate that thing now instead. I want to see if we can activate that. Because it looks like we actually had to... I don't know why they put a platform in that room. Oh, gosh. Origin Era, year 450, winter 1 of 20, or January 20th. I have never seen such a catastrophe like this. Tian Hao will spread all throughout Pengalai. No Solarian will be spared, including myself. However, during this chaotic time, the Tian Dao Council was able to maneuver itself to the top. It has helped us secure an unprecedented amount of support and resources. Our new Kunlun Research Center will bring back all the Fangxi technologies. I must live up to everyone's hopes and find that cure. That is our current mission. The world will know that science is our only hope. Rip your pants. Rest in peace, Twistig's pants. They have completely ripped. Origin Era, 452, Spring 4 of 8. While I was speaking with the Zia Kingdom, a severely injured young boy was put in front of me. He had suffered serious injuries from an explosion. I did not expect him to survive the next day. Miraculously, it seemed like the primordial roots was helping him regenerate the damaged organs and tissue. Using my rhizomatic stabilizer, the young man not only made a full recovery, his body also exhibited an unprecedented symbiosis between Solarian cells and genetic material from primordial roots. This data may lead us to even more breakthroughs. Have I been blessed by the heavens? That was the incident that happened to Yi. Interesting. So Yi is technically ground zero. Oh, there's a hole up here. Oh, well, we can't get up there. Oh, I don't like this, chat. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Born dummy thick, forced to wear pants. Born a little extra thick. You know what they say, chat? Just you're not you when you're hungry sometimes, and you're not you when you're a little extra thick. Oh, there's actually something here. Oh, what's this? Oh. I don't know how I feel about this, chat. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't know how I feel because this could definitely open up something. Hey, thank you, Anoxa. I appreciate that. How you doing tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful night tonight. I didn't even see what that unlocked there because I saw a little pop-up on my screen. How you doing tonight? I hope you were having a wonderful night, and thank you again, Anoxa. You know, it's really weird, but for some reason, I'm not actually seeing anyone's messages for whenever they resub, which is really unusual, because we should be seeing that. Like, I'm not seeing it even on like, the Twitch overlay. Okay, you know what? Try that again. Try me again. Come on. How you doing tonight, bunny? Okay, that was my own mistake. That was my own hubris shot. There we go. I hope you were having a wonderful evening tonight. Oh, you were being sneaky. I didn't actually see you. Because you have to share it. Oh, okay. So, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. I did not know that, so thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that. Because sometimes, like I will always see the pop-up on Twitch, and I'll be like, oh, there's someone subscribed again, and then it suddenly just was like, oh yeah, by the way, no one actually did, and I was like, huh, strange. I'm not seeing the pop-ups. But thank you again, Anox. I appreciate it. 2 months. Thank you very much. Origin era, 468, winter, 1223. Fantastic. We have found a new ray of hope on the eve of the launch. Our research was totally misguided. We needed not to rely on primordial roots to eternal life for Solarians. With the data from G's cells, we'll not only develop a serum for Tian Hao, we'll also be able to achieve true immortality. I believe we can overcome any and all challenges we face. A Solarian that can live for thousands of years without any genetic modification. The source of G's vitality differs vastly from that of Kang Hu or Yi. But this information needs to be concealed, especially from Yi. We can't afford any more missteps with this juncture. Wait a second. So we were experiment, and then she's like, "No, we're gonna use G instead because G actually can just live for a long period of time and can't get the Tian Hao." Because chat passes you to share once. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I like that. That was just something that, like, I was never sure of, because I have subscribed in other chats and usually like I just don't share it, but like they'll always see like the message pop up and everything. So I honestly thought that it was something else entirely. Thank you again, though. I appreciate that. Foundation era, year 2, autumn 1023. Despite not meeting expectations, we already have a prototype for the cure. The next step will be to test the cure on our test subjects. After several rounds of observation, adjustment, and additional testing, we should be able to perfect the serum. Solarian clinical tests take a massive amount of time to conclude. Luckily, the Eternal Cauldron Project has brought us that precious time. Or has bought us that precious time, not brought. There's no R in bought! In the end, the credit still goes to Yi. Where did it all go wrong? As your mentor, I thought you'd understand. So this is when it actually happened. Interesting. Woo! Okay, you know what? I'd rather take that than the crispy hit right now. Oh, that's blood. No, that's not blood. So this is a... Oh my gosh, this is a big lore dump right now. I was not ready for this chat. Foundation era, year 37, winter 215. It's still unclear if one can be completely cured of Tian Hao, but there are no doubts regarding the effectiveness of the serum. Based on our reports, Tian Hao growth seems to have suppressed in Dust Guardians who have received the serum. However, it's worth noting that a very small percentage of test subjects experience secondary mutations. These mutations have led to the affected Solarians to take on a new form. What follows is a loss of sanity and increase in violent behavior. This is a completely new development that will require further observation. So all this could be a test maybe for her to actually just be the only one to live, maybe? Foundation era 125, spring 5:27. Waking up from the soulscape over and over again has taken a toll on my body. Solarians exhibiting secondary mutations, now referred to as mutants, have demonstrated some incredible abilities. With the roots, genes already present in Tianhao, some mutants have been able to infect and devour part of the primordial roots. Through that connection, these mutants are functionally immortal. Data corrupted. Well, they were immortal until we figured out how to beat them. Haha! We actually got the solution for that. I'm sorry, chap. I need to take a little crunch here. Little crunch. Have you ever just wanted to stop midway through reading something and just take a bite out of something? And then you eat and then you completely forget that you were reading and you just go and do something else? Have you ever, has anyone ever done that? Foundation era. Year 259. Summer 8/12. Damn soulscape. My head feels like it's about to explode. Returning to our report, the mutant seems to exhibit some collective consciousness. They share information and act as a group to the point of being energy efficient and coordinate to an extreme degree. This phenomena goes beyond our traditional understanding of life forms. We may be on the cusp of discovering a whole new type of organism. Data corrupted. Can't say I have. Oh, okay. No, I mean, hey, it was worth a shot to ask. It was worth a shot to ask. Collective consciousness? I'm actually wondering the same. Because, well, I mean, isn't that what the soulscape is? Is it's a collective consciousness? I'm wondering if this might also have something to do with the soulscapes as well. Or everyone part of the Tianhao. Yes, Twistig, sorry. I was taking a sip. Foundation era. Year 351. Oh, she completely forgot about what... Oh. That's also the name of one of the songs in Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. That's true. That is actually. We have concluded our clinical tests after no new qualitative changes were observed. 90% of those who received the serum failed to recover from Tianhao. The remaining 10% turned into mutants. How are we supposed to find a solution? So Tianhao just basically just won. It was a virus that just won. So realistically thinking, and this is, I thought it was just a fungus. The Tianhao? No, the Tianhao is a virus that's been killing Solarians. And Yi is the only one who had like the roots inside of them. So I'm actually wondering. Here is my theory, okay? I will let you all hold me to this theory right now. How does a virus make a fungal flower on death? That is a good question, which is what I was about to actually explain with this, what I had a theory with. My theory is that Yi was probably the cure for all the Solarians, but because they started dabbling more in the mutations, it ended up teaching the mutation how to actually eat the primordial roots. That's my theory. Oh, that was a nice little trick. Woo! Little crispy. So I think it might have to do with the primordial roots is what I'm wondering. If that's actually the reason why in specific. Hello, Twinkie-chan. You come with extra hammers now. You have arrived with many hammers. Yeah, because you can even see like the deaths of them turning into the flowers up here too. Metal, you got it. Give me a second here. We're about to enter. I think this is going to be a soulscape. Twinkie! You rolled a 69 on the dice. Unfortunately, that is not a success, but still, you rolled the funny number. Oh, these are just completely blank. We can't even interact with these. Alright, Foxy, give me a moment. Foxy, you rolled a 3 and a 6 on the dice. Unfortunately, that is not a success. Why does Secret Labs have to make their chairs so stiff? My ass hurts so much. I don't know. That's a very good question. Secret Labs. Oh wait, you're talking about the actual company. For a second, I thought you were actually talking about the secret lab we were in here. Yes, Twistic. Hello, Egong. So this is where you were hiding. You weren't easy to find. I really didn't expect to see you again, Yi. I'm sure you didn't enter my soulscape just to say hello. Oh, hold on a moment. No, I'm here to patch up my regrets. All right. Well, I will hold for a second here. What do you need me to hold on for here, Twistig? What do you need me to hold on for? Hold on a moment. Give me a hot minute. Why do you need a hot minute? I don't understand. Why do you need a hot minute? Horns? Twistig is scheming. That is true. Twistig could be scheming. Ah! You mentioning Twistig scheming made me completely forget. I was open to opportunity from Ocean. Ocean took the opportunity, and my horn has been bitten. It hurts. Ow! They left the room. I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh no. Oh no, they left the room. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. What? What are you doing here? Wait! Whoa! Whoa! Ah! I'm perfectly fine, by the way. I just threw myself out of my chair there just for a moment. I'm all right. Don't worry. I feel better now. Oh, I forgot to update you about that. Oh, okay. I'm glad that you're feeling better. You know what? I think I know what I need to have happen here, chat. Give me one moment. I'm feeling a little calm. I'm feeling a little silly right now. So, just give me one moment. Ah! Hello, everyone. I think it's time we get serious. I'm taking hunger damage because it's 11. Ah! Thank you for the head pass, but the water, why? This was a two-pronged attack. One was supposed to make me feel good, and the other one was supposed to hurt me. I need a medic bag. Help me. Help me. How dare you? How dare you? All right. You know what? Fine. Have you forgotten already? We were separated in such a hurry, I didn't have time to properly say goodbye to my old mentor. What a sentimental disciple you are. It has been 509 years since we last parted, hasn't it? Back then, if I was able to convince you, things might not have developed this way. Spare me the empty speculation. If we could go back in time, I simply would behead you with my sword. I've watched you murder the souls, one after the other. I don't even recognize you as any more behind your blood. I need to restart that. I don't even recognize you anymore behind your bloodlust. You're my favorite student, so curious about the world and eager to learn science. Don't you remember? Don't you even think about that, Foxy. Do not give them that idea. That is the last thing that you need. And yes, Twistig, would you like to share with the class? What did you get? You came up with the Eternal Cauldron and brought hope to all Solarians. That hope should not have been based on lies. People have the right to truth. That is what you taught me. You were the one who betrayed everything you believed in. Ooh, goulash. Wrong. As a scientist, I knew from the very beginning that it was important to solve problems in a practical manner. Truth and lies mean nothing compared to a Solarian's life. Forgive me for asking, but do you think Tianhao will just disappear once you have taken all the soul seals? Or do you plan on waking everyone up just to die together back in Penglai? Overthrowing you and the Council as a star, I believe there are things more important than mere survival. You know what? I actually kind of like this one. This one actually seems like it's kind of like a bit of a change here. Huh.
Oh.
Like what? What could be more important than staying alive? Without life, we all return to nothingness. I have indeed made mistakes in the past. That's why I spent the last few centuries trying to make amends. Right now, I am the only one who can make things right, no matter how much you hate me. This is an indisputable fact. You're not in a position to say any of that. Did that strike a nerve? That's only because deep down you know I'm right. Yi, you are doing all this on behalf of all Solarians, or is this a personal vendetta? I don't think there's any meaning in continuing this idle chatter. I agree. Draw your sword. I won't lose to you this time. I admire your confidence, but do not forget, this is my soulscape. Do you recall the first key point from the Feng Shi art of war? All warfare is based on deception. Correct. You have always been an excellent pupil. Oh. Is she taking away all of our seals? I seized control of your nerve centers the moment you entered this realm.
You! I didn't even think you'd pull such a dirty trick.
In fact, I was just thinking about how I would obtain the permission to usher in the new era. The heavens must have sent you to assist me, and for that you have my gratitude.
You planned this from the start? So then those mutants... No way!
There were many accidents along the way, but I finally understood the purpose of it all. Everything, including your betrayal, ended up working in my favor. Sleep peacefully, my child, for this nightmare is about to end. So she hijacked all of our soul seals. And just left us in the soulscape here. She played us for a fiddle, chat. She played us for a fiddle. I wonder how long we've actually been waiting here for. Yi. I think... Hang? Is that you? I've been thinking about a lot lately. What do you mean? Why are you here? I'm sorry, but I can't leave with you. What did you say? I'm not going with you. I want to stay. What happened? What's making you say such a stupid thing? I'm serious.
You will die if you stay here. Don't you know that?
I know, but I can't imagine my life ending anywhere other than in Penglai. At New Kunlun, we find a way to end this virus. You won't have to fear Tianhao. But ultimately, We're all mortal, and I hope to complete my journey within the Great Tao.
Wait.
There you go again with that gibberish. Do not want to live anymore. Of course I want to live. How could I not want to spend the rest of my days with you? But Yi, I don't want to run away. Life and death are part of an inseparable whole. We must live well and be willing to accept death's embrace when it inevitably comes. Back then, the primordial roots extended your life. The one that saved me was my mentor. Why do you think I worked so hard to study science for all these years? I thought you of all people would understand. Why would you betray me like this? I've always saved the best of everything for you. No, you just assumed what I wanted. You never bothered to ask me. You kept saying it's all for me, but really, it's always been about what you want. So everything I've done up to now was just my own wishful thinking. I get it now. Is that what you have been going through? Is that what's been going through your head? I should have known. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. I think you made your point loud and clear. Let me do the same. I will come to visit one last time before takeoff. If after giving it some thought you still decide not to come, then you're gone to me, and I never had a little sister. Oh, Yi! What? How could you say something like that? You're all I have left. I'd rather forget about you than approve of you rotting with the rest of the lunatics on Pengalai. Why? Doesn't matter. You're not at fault, and I'm not at fault. Oh my gosh. Yes. None of us were at fault. We've just made different choices. But you never came back. Why? Why did you leave me behind? I didn't. When the curtain falls, none of us are really at fault. We are souls, outshining all species, never to be extinguished, leeching off bygone glory to fuel our brilliance. We are survivors. Our feverish flames have failed to forge hope, inflicting blistering pain with each searing embrace. We are martyrs, or martyrs, working in vain, painting our colors across the sky over and over again, probing and feeling. Night's descendants, and our light is already fading. Right and wrong fade away in the twilight. The sky is getting dark. No one's at fault, for we are only souls. Yeesh! I really do think, like, it is good to kind of see what's going on here with Yi and Hang.
I knew you were here, Yi. Aren't you excited for dinner tonight?
Maybe that's actually Hang.
Yi, you're finally awake!
So, Shan. Is that you, Shan?
Can you hear me, Yi? Where have you been? We've been attacked! We were attacked!
The Four Seasons Pavilion. How? Are you in danger?
Those metallic monsters suddenly came in and... Wait! I think they're back!
What?
Find a place to hide. Quickly. Shan? Shan, are you there? Answer me! Character bio updated. Saving. Okay. Oh, we have to hack these again? Oh no, we just didn't come through this one this time. Hold on a second. So we have to go back through the entire way that we just came in here. We gotta go all. Oh, that's a photo. Oh, that's Yi and Gumang sitting there. Oh, that does make sense because Gumang was actually one of the ones that was mentored with Egong and Yi. Because he did mention that Gumang was go to the recordings. I plan on it. Foundation era. Forget it. It doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, I was actually wondering about that because the very last message that she had talked about on the previous one didn't actually have a date. It was literally just like the year. I'd looked over all my past research data. Perhaps there was something we didn't account for. Why were we even researching immortality in the first place? Data corrupted. Ah! Water! Why? Why? No, no, no! There has to be an explanation, and I will find the answer. Scientific questions always yield answers. I must have missed something crucial. Yes, Ocean? I'm being sprayed with water right now. There are Solarians in their soulscapes just waiting for me to save them. All my sacrifices will eventually pay off. Oh, okay, I can actually... I can see now. Roll dice, please. Ah, thank you. Sorry about that. I apologize. There was just a lot of talking there. Crystal Ocean, you have rolled a 6 and a 5 on the dice. Wow, that's a really low roll. I'm sorry for that. That is unfortunately not a success. You need a 10 to succeed on the dice. That's right. I've been a fool. The mutations are the key. To think that I wasted all this time. The existence of mutants gives us a whole new paradigm to view life in our universe. Data corrupted. That's it. Paradigm. Data corrupted. Oh, there is something in here now. I didn't actually see something moving in here originally. I finally understand. Tianhao was never supposed to be a disaster. It's a trial and a gift from the universe to all Solarians. The mutations will allow Solarians to unlock the next stage in our evolution. This is my destiny, to lead all Solarians towards their immortal futures. How incredibly profound. So she really is going crazy. She is really going cray-cray, boys and girls. She is absolutely going crazy right now. Hold on. There we go. And delete that one. There we go. Ow! I forgot about that. So Egong went full cult leader. Yes, she went more cultist than any Cult of the Lamb cultist could possibly go. Oh, I guess this is where we gotta go. So we gotta go up. Oh my gosh. I mean, thinking about it this way, chat, isn't it very poetic that this kind of reminds you of the beginning of the game? Oh, there was actually something here. Oh! Yo, that's cool. Oh, I tried. This is... Oh! Oh, yo! Yo, that's... Oh, that's freaky. That is so freaky. They actually broke out. Horror game now, yes. It has turned into a horror game. Back hit? Nope, not a back hit. That's fine, though. Talisman. Thank you. Unbound counter. There we go. Oh, move back. I actually really like the unbound counter for the talismans a lot. Like, this is actually really nice that we get this. Oh! You know what? Let's use you. Arrows. We got arrows. We can just use them. We can just use them. Oh, okay. You were a thing. You were a thing. I did not know that you were going to be a thing here. Dead Space reminds me of a scene from Resident Evil when they had to reboot the facility. Actually, that's not a bad way of putting it. Oh my gosh. This is actually getting difficult. Oh my gosh. That actually gets difficult as you go through, so I can't waste arrows. I have to actually use all my talismans on the actual enemies itself there. I can't waste any time. I just can't. Well, this is the vault here. No, we're just gonna ignore them. We're gonna ignore them. We don't have to worry about that. This is really messed up. Also, what I wasn't expecting was to not have a health bar. That is what I was not expecting to have. Because we're literally just having to wait, and we can't even see our health. Get rotated! I really don't like this. Okay, there we go. We got most of our health back. This kind of reminds me of the gauntlet in Tunic. I like this. Except for it's actually difficult. So I just have to be very fast with this. I just have to be on top of these enemies, just like this. And I can't be making mistakes like that. Oh, did we actually parry the explosion? Did we actually parry the explosion? I know it was. I'm only just poking a jab at you. That's it. Can't I have my little... can't I have my fun too? Okay, that's actually a good time for that one. That was actually a really good time. Oh, that one actually just straight up deleted that one. Okay, so this is where we died last. I was about to say, did we actually die at the end there? Let's get some health back. Might be small. Ah. Oh, that explains a whole lot there. Oh, we got our health back. Okay, so we didn't do as bad on this one as we did last time. This actually makes a lot of sense, though, now, for all the placements of everything in here. Are you letting him get away with it? No, no, Twistic isn't letting me get away with that. I already know Twistic isn't letting me get away with it. Oh, that was actually really good timing. Let's get our health back too. There we go. We can farm them for health. Oh, joy! Use bombs. We'll use the bombs. We'll get rid of them. I am not wasting time on that. Okay, take a sip. Oh, that was oh my gosh, that was close. Get out of here, Stinky. Be gone. Oh, yeah, big boy, big boy. There we go. Big boy. Boy. Like that. Okay, there we go. Gotta nail it. Oh, you've done it now. You're running. No! Why are you thinking about doing that? That makes no sense why you would do that. Oh, we have another log here. Origin era year 457, summer 8-1. I've been going through solution after solution only to find that I'm dead wrong in every single time. When we isolated the Tianhao gene from an embryo, the result did not resemble a Solarian in either appearance or intelligence, to say nothing of its incredibly short lifespan. In fact, we may not be able to create a cure in time. It was in this fraught situation that Yi came up with the Eternal Cauldron Project. It's risky, but it might be our last big gamble. Therefore, I've decided to move all of our available resources towards the Eternal Cauldron Project. Research on the cure is by no means terminated, just postponed. Discover a tremendous secret. Evolution. I don't like this place. I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to leave. Oh. Give us health back. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say something about those kitty cats, but I'm not going to. All right, so we have another recording device here. Origin era, year 434, spring 35. Under both the pressure and expectations of the council, I have fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Feng clan might pull their funding. This has been a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail this last-ditch effort. I'll start by researching the cells of the primordial roots Fusang for any clues. Data corrupted. I actually wonder something about these flowers, though, now that I'm thinking about it. They actually kind of remind me a little bit of the roots, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Origin era, year 444, summer 617. After 10 years of unrelenting research, we have finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between Solarian cells and roots, regeneration cells. This is our first step towards immortality and a victory for science. This research may even become a turning point to encourage people to embrace science and technology. It may be our greatest accomplishment since Lear passed away. It's probably because of the science, actually. This is probably what Lear was trying to avoid, if you all recall. Lear actually was saying, we cannot keep going with this. So I'm wondering if we actually might have caused the Tianhao virus to begin with. Like, if science is actually what caused the Tianhao virus. And we put this on ourselves. Origin era, year 446, autumn 919. All test subjects have developed symptoms of rejection and are dying one after the other. The cause is hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. It has been codenamed Tianhao. The virus is contagious, but we have neither isolated it nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infected pass away, flowers blossom from their corpse, allowing the virus to propagate itself. Data corrupted. Wait, why are we collecting the seeds then? Why are we collecting the seeds and they give us energy? Ah, crush wall. I see. Ah! I deserve that. I deserve that again. Oh my gosh. Isn't Yi part root now? That's what I'm wondering. That's actually something I've been curious about. Okay, so we can't actually. Oh, now we're back here. I mean, Yi is part roots ever since the explosion. Oh, no. I think we're gonna have a little bit of fun in here. Oh, hi. Okay, we at least got rid of the big boy. We at least got rid of the big boy. That's all that matters is we got rid of the big boy there with that. You, stop that at once. Stop that. You are annoying. I hate these guys. I really hate these ones. I keep doing that at the wrong... I keep doing that at the wrong time, chat! Okay, you know what? Bow. And we're getting rid of the explodey one. Explodey one goes first. Oh. That actually got both of them. Is it because he's part root and collecting tau fruit? What if it's more mushroomy fungus? Well, that's what I don't know. Is because we're collecting the seeds... And I don't know why we're collecting the seeds for this. Okay, we can't even go back. Like, we can't even go back to the pavilion. Like, we have to straight up continuously go back up. Interesting. We got some music. What kind of music is this? It's going hard. You know, we'll just run past everything. We don't need to fight everything. We don't need to fight everything. You know what? If you're gonna be a nuisance, here we're gonna get rid of the kitty cats. We're gonna get rid of the Slim Jims here, as we call them. We're gonna call them a Slim Jim. Run. Yes, I'm thinking run too, honestly. Oh, I almost just ran onto that. Oh, it's taking us back to the areas that we were at earlier. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm getting my ass kicked by this thing. Die! Go away. Thank you. Okay. Can we talisman this? Maybe? No, we can't talisman that. So we need to find an actual way out. Unless the... Okay, there is not a way out this way. So we have to go... Maybe this way? Woo! That was close. I actually really like these bomb boys. They get rid of everything for us. That is exactly all I've ever wanted. This just took us back all the way over here again. I feel kind of dumb, chat. I feel defeated. The big merged enemy is just a brute from Dead Space. I can see where you're coming from with that too. Oh! Hey, it's the robot! What are you doing here? Be careful. That's one of Sol Egong's experimental pods. I wouldn't mess with that if I were you. Chen, coordinates inside. The person inside is who you're looking for. A Dust Guardian. Don't be impulsive. Egong used them for her experiments. She might... Doesn't matter. Chen is Chen, alive or dead. You, friend, don't stop me. Wait! I found you. Help Shanghai 9000 find their friend. Oh, that's really sweet. I'm actually a little heartbroken after seeing this right now. A photo of Shanghai 9000 and its Solarian friend was carefully hidden by the Dust Guardian in their uniform. That's actually kind of sad. And very heartwarming still. Who knew robots had feelings, you know, right, chat? Who knew? Woo! Well, we've been learning a lot, honestly, with all these other robots. So where are we supposed to go right now? Are we supposed to actually just get to the flat? Oh, maybe we take the pods. Maybe we take the pod over this way. Hide inside the container. Yes, we will hide inside the container. Well, that was an interesting scene. I kind of liked that. I also liked how that area just progressively got more and more of those mutants, by the way. If anyone noticed, like, there were a lot more mutants there, like, as we started progressing with the story further. Oh, great. The entire area is just full of it. Oh, this area is completely blocked off. That's a little concerning. Where are we going? Okay. I guess this is the way we gotta go. Okay, yeah. We have to go to the Four Seasons Pavilion this way. Is Shan okay? I hope to God they're okay. Oh, this place is messed up. Wait a second. I can't believe that we can actually do this. Is that actually... Oh my gosh. Let's check the upstairs here. So all of this is destroyed right now. No! Chen Yu! Chen Yu's backpack purchase. I'm so sorry, Chen Yu. Can we get some 07s for Chen Yu? They were a good robot. They were a good murder bot until the very end, chat. They were a good murder robot until the very end. A very fine connoisseur of art. That's... What have you done? Break the... What have you done? I broke Sean's clay pot! I'm a monster! I am straight up a monster! I didn't know that was Sean's clay pot. I just broke it. And an achievement just popped up saying, congratulations, this is Sean's clay pot that you just broke, asshole. Oh, Ruyi. My lord, welcome back. What happened? Where is Shanshan? I don't usually agree with saves coming, but you better reload and unbreak the pot, mister.
Yi, you're back! Those people came in and broke Abacus.
Egong brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. There was nothing we could do, chat. Remember, there is nothing we could do. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. It's fine, as long as everyone is okay. I immediately led Lord Kuofo and Shanshan to the panic room. Fortunately, Egong didn't stay for long. However, Egong took the soul seals in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserve the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. So now she's alone, and so now she alone holds all power of all 10 soul seals. Why would she go through all this trouble? She must also be after the council code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I just don't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. I just didn't think she would be the one also behind the mutants. What do you mean? Does she want to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. But why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning. Analytical system failed. Core processor damaged. Extent 97%! Oh my gosh! So it's not just your language processing module. Your entire core has. Yes. Apologies. I will not be much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently.
No! No! We need to save Abacus. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him, Yi? Uncle Chubby, we're not gonna let Abacus die, right?
Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it.
No, even Garfield said that it wasn't fixable. No! No. Is this my fault?
Absolutely not, Shanshan. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. Not one escapes calamity. Not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you acquire a new assistant. Good luck, and may you... Processing limit exceeded. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1.
Abacus? Abacus!
Oh, this is tragic. We lost Abacus. First Chi-Yu, and now Abacus. So what are we gonna do then? We have to go find Egong, I'm assuming. Okay, Garfield is up top, so... I want to rest again. We are saving. Okay, so it's saving at least. I like how the one photo inside of this room here is literally the photo of Yi. I like how the Garfield photo got moved, though. It got put behind something. Maybe Shanshan's over this way? No, Shanshan's not over this way. Okay, so Kuofu has something for us. So, Garfield, talk to us. This is the end, isn't it? I feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. Was that supposed to fill me with hope? Egon just seized ultimate control of the council, commanding the guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. And don't get me started on the mutants. I won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there will be any survivors? Solarians aren't the only residents on New Kunlun. What do you mean? Are you talking about Shanshan? Wait, no. You mean you want to save the Ape Men? I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. Are you really serious? I thought it through. I want to help the Ape Men survive. No, that's not what No, now that I think about it, the Solarians are a more pressing issue. I need some more time to think. I want to help with the Ape Men. Yee! Regardless of whether New Kunlun goes dark, we must take them all back to the pale blue planet. We should return the flames of the eternal cauldron before everything is extinguished. If Heng were still here, that's what she would have done. That would doom the eternal cauldron! Do you know how many people sacrificed their lives for this project? That's why there shouldn't be any more sacrifices. Do you think the Ape Men are more worthy of redemption than we are? I believe they'll have a chance to live better lives. I guess Shanshan has influenced you quite a bit. Same goes for you. Forget it. I can't be bothered to explain myself. Well, this is where we're at. If you want to do some good deeds before it all ends, I won't object. But what happens afterwards? This is all empty talk if we can't stop Egon. If a battle is inevitable, I could have something that could tip the balance. Remember that rhizomatic bomb you found the last time? I have plans for a new arrow. If made, could tear apart the heaven and earth. That is not an exaggeration. Have you started making it? Yes. The automatic forge is working as fast as it possibly can, but it still needs some time. The bad news is, this type of arrow can only be fired once. Once is all I need. Let's split up. I need to prepare for my confrontation with Egon while we wait for that arrow to be completed. The Ape Man problem is a bit more pressing. I need you to take Shanshan to Shinong. After that, activate the docks and...
You can't just decide for me. I'm not going.
Shanshan? Don't throw a tantrum. I know you were listening. I didn't know you were listening. Did you hear everything Uncle Chubby and I were saying? Then you should know that it's not safe here anymore. Didn't you see how they hurt Abacus?
I don't want to go to that blue planet thing. I want to stay with Yuyi. I don't want to go to Pengalai. I want to go to Pengalai together.
Don't be silly. That's not a place you should go.
At least you'll be there.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You don't even know me.
Of course I know you. I know you like your food well seasoned and extra spicy. I know that when you sleep, even the neighbors can hear you snoring. I know that you're super knowledgeable about everything. You taught me so much and made me realize how big the world could be. I know that after Mom and Dad left, you were the only one who would love me. I'll have nothing if you're not going to be with me.
Shanshan, there are some things I think you should know. I'm actually not a very good person. Centuries ago, in a desperate attempt to avoid extinction, we Solarians took your people. We kidnapped countless ape men from the pale blue planet to New Kunlun. We robbed you of your freedom, treated you cruelly, and killed you indiscriminately. That's the truth behind Peach Blossom Village. The worst part is, this was all my idea.
I already figured that all that out ages back. I'm not stupid. I saw those killing machines on the day I left with Anong. That's when I guessed that our village might not be what everyone imagined it to be.
Then you should also be aware that if it weren't for me, you might have been living a normal life on the pale blue planet. Your mom and dad would still be alive.
When I first saw those things, I was really scared, to be honest with you. But that's the thing! You're the Yi who lives with me now. You're not the Yi from the past. And most importantly of all, I know the current Yi would never hurt me. As dangerous as it might get, I'm not scared when I'm with you. Please, let me stay!
Don't be silly. Since when did you start being so difficult? How's this? I promise to pick you up from the pale blue planet as soon as things settle down here.
Really?
Thank you for the head pats, Foxy. I appreciate it. Thank you. When have I ever lied to you? Please, go take refuge with Shinong and the others. Come on, Garfield. I better get moving in case something happens to the docks later. I'm leaving it in your hands. Explain the situation to Shinong and guide the 8 men to the transport ships. I'll prepare for my fight and await for the arrow to finish before meeting up with you all. So it all hinges on this arrow. Rhizomatic arrow, an arrow crafted by Kuafu, inspired by the rhizomatic bomb. It carries a similar destructive energy. This arrow should be used as a last resort in your battle against Igong. It can only be fired once. Okay, so it's not an actual arrow, it's a key item. Past G never went back to Hang. I hope he won't repeat his past mistakes. I'm really hoping that as well with this. Are we actually going up to the top of the tree? Because I honestly think, like, we're only going up at this point now. Unless we can actually teleport. We can't even teleport either. So I think we have to go up the tree now, chat. Because the one way to the right was already blocked, which I assume the way to the left is going to be blocked too. It's back to the platform at the very beginning that we once saw, chat. The very, very, very first platform. Oh. Hey, it's the images of all the people here. Look at that. They're all going on a trip in their favorite rocket ship. Let's be honest, brother. With that incredibly smart brain of yours, how could you have overlooked the fact that none of these ships can move unless there's a Solarian at the helm? Were you expecting these 8 men to fly themselves to the pale blue planet? You're the best pilot I knew. I knew it, you sly dog! Look, I'll send Shanshan and the rest of the villagers back to the pale blue planet. However, that's my own decision and has nothing to do with you. Do not thank me! I just want Shanshan to have a real home. I also bear some responsibility for causing this mess. As for you, go get your affairs in order. Even if it's just the 2 of us left, let's go back to Pengalai together. You got that? It's a promise.
Hey. Take it easy. You furballs aren't going anywhere before my people are on board. Especially you, Chubby. With you around, the villagers act like a bunch of obedient children. Saves me a whole lot of bother. Here I am, still relying on you gods to lend me a hand right up till the end. Feels gross. Isn't that right, Shanshan? Shanshan? What's wrong? Didn't you want to say something to Yi?
No.
Come on, we're on a tight schedule here, kid.
No! I don't want to go! I want to stay with you, Yi!
Shanshan, come here. I have something for you. So, he's gonna give something to Shanshan. Okay. Oh! No way!
Hey, is this your mystic nymph?
Yes, it's very important to me. So, I want to ask you for a favor. Can you hold on to it for me for a little bit?
Really? Okay, I understand. I'll take good care of it and return it to you later.
Why are you pouting and crinkling your eyebrows if you understand? How about this? As a reward, I'll take you to see the ocean when we're both on the pale blue planet.
Really? Then sure. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
You better not break that. You better not break that promise, Yi.
It's almost time. Sorry. It's almost time! Let's get ready to depart! Take care, brother! You all take care, too. Oh, no. What happened, Twinkie? What happened? Yeah, they could be rough to deal with. Just remember, just get a little Funky Town playing with it. That's all you gotta do. Get a little Funky Town. Whenever you see that roach. How are you doing, dear brother? Oh, hello. How are you doing, Tear Draconis? I hope you're having a wonderful evening tonight. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate that. Thank you kindly. How are you doing, dear brother? Whenever I get some free time, I always find myself writing to you, just like before. I would be lying if I said I had no regrets over deciding to stay. Whenever I think about dying alone in a world without you, I start to feel so lonely. I know you're probably too far away for these messages to catch up. It will probably take hundreds of years for you to receive the first one. I know I'll never get to receive your replies. But that doesn't matter. From my memories, I can piece together fragments from you. Your every glance and your every word. Hang. I'm sure your plans have worked, and you're no doubt celebrating the fruits of your success. Or perhaps you have embarked on an entirely new journey? No. I was going to pick you up. I swear. I didn't know I'd wake up centuries later. If it wasn't for... You have a new family. Will you still remember me? Or sorry, if you have a new family, will you still remember me? Of course. How could I ever forget about you? Will you miss the days we spent together? I'm sorry. I miss you so much. I really miss you. Sorry. This is supposed to be my last message to you. Not just a bunch of trivial questions. Yi, I want you to know that my time has come. But don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I'll just be stepping ahead of you to return to heaven and earth. I know. Let's make a promise that on that day, when we meet again, you'll take the time to tell me your story. I promise, Heng. I promise. It's a promise. Take care, my dear brother. Until destiny reunites us. Goodbye, Heng. You have no more unread messages from Penglai. That's so depressing. Oh my gosh. That was an emotional roller coaster right there. Damn. How you doing tonight, Tear Draconis? I hope you're having a good night tonight. I hope I'm also pronouncing your name correctly as well. It's Tear, isn't it? So where are we supposed to go now? I think we're actually supposed to go up to the elevator, I'm wondering. This game gives me an existential crisis. It's been giving me one hell of a crisis, I can tell you that. But honestly, this has probably been one of the best games I played this year. Damage 4, New Kunlun Central Hall. And yes, you were on the money. Perfect. At least I know dragon names. That's one thing I know. I'm getting good with some pronunciations of names, just not all names. All right, so this is it, chat. Of the door. Here we go. Damn ninjas chopping onions around here. Yep, they do. They chop the onions. They know how to dice the onion. And Tyr is Norse, one of the sons of Odin, I believe. That's what I was assuming it was based off of. Because Norse is actually something, funnily enough, I actually could understand. Like, whenever we were doing Cryptmaster, I could actually understand Fjord and all that sort of stuff. Program unlocked, primordial roots loading, core loading. System encrypted, operation failed. I got that's the easiest hack I've ever seen. Literally just up. Oh, it's the council. Oh, we're here. Look at that. Sol Yi, you have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow souls will agree that it is time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that Tian Hao cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I'd like to propose a bold new plan. Huh? Egong, Egong might think you're clever, but since when did we let a rookie give orders around here? Let's not spoil the fun, Gumang. This kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say. If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end. The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project. Eternal? Interesting. You have been keeping this... have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time? No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality, it's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, the plan is to place all Solarians into virtual reality where their bodies are put into cryosleep. Until we find a cure. Ha! Our scientists in G have already experimented on this. They were not very successful. This time is different. This time we have Lady Ethereal's Vital Sanctum and Soulscape system. Her tests have proven that we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of the virtual worlds. And the Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams.
Lady Ethereal, does it really work?
Ah, yes. Upon waking up, all test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. There were a few who had trouble. But those are minor issues. I'll patch those out.
She'll roll out the patch, everyone. She's gonna roll out patch 1.1.
The only issue is, generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet the capacity even if we linked every single abacus on... linked up every single abacus on Pengalai.
I believe the esteemed Gumang has an answer to that.
Why are you asking me for an answer? If this is how half-assed your plan is, count me out, rookie.
In your research on Jiangxi soldiers, didn't you hoist the possibility of biological calculators?
So that's what you're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. From where do we source those? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains.
Of course not. We can't use anything polluted by Tian Hao. I mean, that would be unethical. And I assume this is what is going to lead into probably using the ape men. Using humans. Oh man, this is a mouthful, chat. I was not ready for this. You all remember the Haitian Sphere, right? Or the Haitian Sphere. That deep space telescope has been running for centuries. It has collected massive amounts of information. Did it actually find a planet with intelligent creatures? Exactly. We have temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet, based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet. Show me your report. I want to see it. You can't make up such a huge discovery, young man. I have read the report, so we need not doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? What a pity. That pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. We're opening a whole new hunting ground. The G clan is itching to get our muscles moving. You're all thinking too far ahead. The Pale Blue Planet is 500 light years away from us.
What? So this meeting is totally a complete waste of time? The Feng clan did not spend our money to listen to your fantasies. 500 light years. We don't even know if we'll make it to the next. Oh, sorry. We don't even know if we'll make it to the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and energy to get there?
We already have a vessel, and what's more, we're sitting in it right now. The final phase of the Eternal Cauldron project, Kunlun Island, will be relaunched into the heavens. The entire island, with everyone on it, will warp to the Pale Blue Planet.
You're insane!
No, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that trip. It'll only take a few years to build the necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines. As long as we have the primordial roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem. But
what? Speak up, fatty.
Easy. What Kuofu wants to say is, once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years. So are we actually on New Kunlun again, or are we actually at the Pale Blue Planet still? And we're about to actually doom their own homeworld. Yi, calm down. Why won't you hear me out? It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other souls have their own matters to attend to, and have asked me to speak on their behalf. I see. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kuofu and Lady Ethereal knew. They reached the same conclusions as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion my ass! It's you, and you're in this accursed Tianhao console! Sorry, I completely butchered my words there. Give me a moment here. Let me slap my cheeks a little bit here, you know. Okay, there we go. It's you. You and this accursed Qiandao Council. You murdered everyone. You murdered my parents. Because of you, now Hang will die too. Data corrupted. So I was right! She created the virus! She is exactly who created it. And she wants to cover it all up. She wants to cover it all up. It's all a conspiracy. Let's get the conspiracy board out, chat. Get the conspiracy board out. Fusang is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose all control of the Primordial Roots network. After arriving near the Pale Blue Planet, the Primordial Roots were coaxed to build a massive web around the New Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb its light and provide never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron project. Okay, so was it... hold on a second. Was it actually that we landed on the planet, or we landed next to the planet? So I'm wondering if it's actually landed next to it. Like we're on the human's moon. You know? We just docked on their moon and that's it. Okay, so this is a route. Alright. Chat. I think this might be it.